emotional day. Everybody got their cry on already, I presume. Big man has left the building. I'll see him again, though. He's not gone permanently yet. He does, after all, live here. All right, so we got a bunch of stuff in just now, and I don't know what it is. It's really light, though, so I'm assuming it's something polymer or plastic. Let me see if this show is loaded normally. All right, so the normal stuff is in there, but whatever's in these wouldn't be in there yet. So they just got here. All right, quick release plate carriers, it looks like. I only put one in the box. All right, these are Vism quick release plate carriers. And not sure, I didn't see the invoice. Medium to 2XL. Quick release plate carrier and medium to 2XL. I think it's the only size left of that type. I can't believe there was only one thing in that box. More quick release. LSRs. Quick releases in tan and a different size of LSR, both by Vism. So, we got about 5 quick release plate carriers, and I got about 5 of the various size LSRs. Don't think the quick releases are in there yet. All right, so it looks like the black one is spoken for already. The black one had actually been ordered for somebody. All right, so I got tan in medium to 2XL and in 2XL plus. One of these boxes. They are Mechanics Bass Fits. I have them in coverts, and I have them in multicam and coyote. They are $21 a pop. In coyote, I have large and extra large. And then black, I only have XL. And in multicam, I have XL and large. So if you know your size, let me know. I'll pin it up there. Or you can go to the buy it now in the cart thing and pick the size in there. They are listed individually by size. Moving a little slow. I forgot to take the ibuprofen. Regret that. Plano double pistols are in. Well, single scope pistol, but you can put 2 automatics in there if they don't have scopes. And then this is one standard revolver or automatic. Holds 1 pistol. I don't know what the price is on those yet. Like I said, I'll just give you models. We'll have to figure out what size box 3 or 4 of them can fit in and sell them to you as a 4-pack. Then you'll have the same size case, but the same production year out of the same lot, stacked up in your safe. So things actually fit as good as they're ever going to fit without putting felt in between. Now I know when I asked him about bubble wrap or about the popcorn, he said, I just use the brown paper because there's so much brown paper. All right, we got a 6-pack of those, it looks like. That's a good bundle size. Probably send that right out. Ooh, those are the shot shell boxes in OD green. Let's take a look at those. Did I get the ones with the seals? Yeah, I think I got the ones with the seals. Yes, with seals. I think it holds 5 of the standard like birdshot size boxes. And it's like they're about $10 a piece. We do have a 6-pack. If you want the 6-pack, I'll make you a deal. Ooh, what's this? Another 6-pack? Yeah, it looks like another 6-pack. All right, that's all the new shit. Not very much. Not very many different SKUs anyway. Nice and simple. I'll have to run the cases as item on screen. I'm gonna look them up right now though. Get them out there for you. I'll get it up to 30 people. I'm about to go. I gotta clean out a bunch of stuff. Now the big man's brain's not here to tell me where it all is. All right, single scope pistol cases. Those are $9. And the single pistol case, also $9. All right. $15 ounces plus a box. All right, single pistol cases will be up first. These are new in the box, as you saw. I just unloaded them. Here's the foams all stuck together. There we go. Single pistol case. Meant to hold 1 revolver or 1 automatic. Does not list its dimensions, but I have a handy dandy measuring device that just happens to be in English as well. 13.5 inches external, and it looks like the usable space and length is about 11 3/4, and from the bottom to the last usable space under the handle is 5 1/4. $8. I got about, I think I got like 10 of these. You'll see them next week though too. Not what I was meaning to load up tonight, but it is what I have. All right, I want to know about these shot shell boxes. All right, so the shot shell boxes, there were 6 in there. Right at, so right at $9. These do have the seals in them. Hold 5 of the birdshot style 12 gauge boxes. Wait on those. 1 to 2 pounds. $9 on those. Plain old shot shell boxes. These do have the rubber seal. Alright, that was more of the same. And then, anybody want the double pistol? Or single scope pistol, sorry. Single scoped pistol, much taller. Can hold a scoped revolver or automatic. Go back in there. I can tell you, if you paint them, they dip real well too. Me and Big Man did that to them the very first year. Man, I can't remember what's that called again. Hydrographic. That's what it was. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. Looks like all the Plano stuff comes in right around $8 or $9. $9 on the single scope. It will hold a single revolver as well. And then I have the shorter one. This is the shorter one, but you're not going to be able to get above probably 5-inch barrel on the shorter one, because the bigger they are, the longer the barrel, generally the bigger the grip is as well. So you end up with this. It gets to be too tall. Those are the ones that I got in. And I wasn't like, filling this show is the place to go and get all that money. We got some ideas. All right. Now, the quick releases. It hadn't been in a while. Freaking beard hairs up in my mouth. All right. These haven't been in a while. And I believe we only got them in medium to 2XL. This one's in tan. Looks like they're 92. Let me plug that in. This is a quick release in tan. Medium to 2XL on this one. And then I also have a version called the LSR, and that one goes 2XL plus. As you can see on these, this is the LSR, this one's 2XL plus. This is the quick release, maxing out at 2XL. And that's with extending these in the back. You open up the cordage some more. If you're familiar, I don't mean to insult you, but not everybody knows how to work that portion. You can loosen up those cords and it'll come out farther to both sides. This is the quick release. They are, they're 99. Good golly. I thought they were 92. I'll run it at 92 though. When I run it. This is the quick release, and then I have that larger one, which is 64. That one's a little cheaper because it doesn't have all the wiring up through it. And what I mean by the wiring is to get in and out. Hey. Okay. It was fine until you started howling. All right. The quick release variant, we pull the top and it'll release the bottoms. You pull the bottom and it releases the tops. Or you pull both of them and you can yank the whole plate carrier right off the person. That's so that if they get caught on something or you need to treat them quickly, you can use the quick release function to get them out of it. And you can also use the quick release function to get yourself in and out of it. And I'm a large wearing Millikens, Silkies, a Polypro midweight top, and a flight jacket right now. So I guess I would probably represent a large person or an extra large person right now with all that stuff on. All right, there it is. All right. So that's the way that works. And then when you want to get out of it, you pull the top one and it'll pop the bands on the bottom. Gonna get that one in a moment. And then the top one, if you want to pop the top, let's say you're caught on something and you need to get the whole rig off. You pull the bottom one and the top one's pop off. That's very useful for treating someone because they're going to be laying down most often. Well, if they're laying down, you need to get the plate off of them. You usually have to lift it over their head if they're just wearing a carrier. But with these, you can take the whole front off. And if it gets caught on the back, you get caught in wire or caught in a vehicle or in a piece of a house or whatever, you can extricate yourself from it more readily. And then turn around and deal with the dangling plate carrier if you have time. Trust me, you don't want to leave your arm or anything. All right, that's the quick release, medium to 2XL. That is a buy it now product, but I'm going to run it at 10% off so I can get it down close to that. It'll be 89. 89, quick release, medium to 2XL in tan. I think I have two of these. Ooh, what did I do it on? Oh, this is the auction that never ends. No, this is the flash sale that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. All right, the other ones I got in were black. And then I, of course, had the LSR. LSRs in medium to 2XL. And I also have those in 2 plus. All right, that's enough of that. done with that shit. That was very interruptive to the fucking play. Won't do that again. All right, next up, poncho liners, also called AKA woobies. I have poncho liners in woodland. I have them with and without the zipper. I have them in olive drab only and plain. No zippers on those. But as you'll see, the zipper ones are a lot more expensive. All right. I'm not trying to make out with anybody, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of this. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. All right, first up is OD poncho liner. Next time around, I don't know if I'm going to have any colors. I think I'm only going to be able to get the woodlands because the other colors are just getting ridiculous. I thought that 35 and 40 bucks was ridiculous, but it just keeps climbing and climbing. So I'm assuming they must be made in China and be suffering from whatever the tariff was when they arrived at port. All right, next up I have woodland. These are commercial, but they're just copies of the military one. They're still pleated and all that. Is that the word I'm looking for? Not pleated. What's the word? Quilted. Yeah, they're still quilted. All right, 45 bucks on this. I have 2 of these left. Fuck it. Desert ghillie suit, XL and 2X. 5 pieces. Even has the gun sleeve. I do not have any more woodlands. As far as the winter ones, I looked. I can't get any, at least not in this brand. I will try one of my other sources. Closest I can get to that is like pack covers. All right, that one's still running in the background. I am going to run the medium large version of this. These are buy now flash sales. So they do still run in the background a little bit, but check the price because they don't stay on longer than 30 seconds to a minute. Desert, medium large. Desert ghillie suit, medium large. Check it out in the background. 5 pieces. And it comes with a gun strap. All right, next up, Linton Knives. It's billed as a fighter / survivor, and that's a full 1/4 inch on the backside. It's very reminiscent of an Essie, but the coating is more like Parkerizing. But it's my understanding the steels are of the 440 series and 440Cs. So that means they're stainless. So. All right, next time you'll see some of these models is going to be in a sheet. So I'm going to make some Kydex sheets for them. All right, 15 bucks. No, 17 bucks. Sorry, on the flash sale. They are paracord wrapped handles. They are a full girth grip. And they have a little bit of a hand stop, but not by much. So if you stab somebody that's wearing armor, you're probably going to run your hand down that blade. But if you're using it in a survivor scenario, very well made blades. These are made in Taiwan as opposed to China. All right, next up, Linton Cutlery 97057B. This one has a little bit more of a skin and type edge on it than that other one did. That other one was a sticker. I would say that its girth is almost as thick as the other one, if not the same. It's a couple millimeters, if anything. Paracord wrapped handles with lanyard. It is a full girth wrap. It does have the intertwining on the side to make it grow more. So it actually fills the hand. This one does not look like it had been designed for fighting in any way. Your hand would clearly slide up the back of it, and that would be a bitch on the front. What's up? Man, you know how to make a wise man feel good. Speaking of making a wise man feel good, unfortunately, I had some sadness. The big man has left DSOBN to go take care of his grandma. But that means that I am looking for another Padawan. I brought him up from Padawan to Knight, and I have now sent him on his way to complete the rest of his trials. Linton Cutlery. I love these. They are going to become a staple around here. I would suggest you go ahead and try one, just so you know. All right, next up. Looks like they had a couple things going on here. They had a Fantasy Blade replica model. And it looks like they also wanted to make it user-friendly for cutting and maybe even shaping large wood. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm thinking because of this curvature where it swoops in, when you go to get started in a stick, once you've got it where you don't have to push with the thumb anymore and you can start pushing, I'm wondering if that helps you. Oh, shit. Like that. I wonder if that helps you keep it guided in some way. I was very curious about that grind. If anybody knows if this is anything other than someone's late night fantasies put into a blade, this blade has a shape, the shape has a name, let me know what that is. It just seems like the only thing I can see it doing is helping you get a natural endpoint for where it's going to drag, so you always know where that's going to be when you're whittling things down, like making spears or cutting salmon chunks. It's got the Pharaoh thingamajiggy on it. I don't really know that those are necessary. I can strike a Pharaoh. How many of y'all started doing that? I got the same one in black. Same one in black. Same design on the blade. These are not going to pierce ceramic or steel, but they should definitely cut through nylon fairly well. How long are these things running? It should be much faster. All right, 97061B is up next. That's a black variant of the Lighten blade. It's got not really a digger as much as it's like a groover, because there is no sharpening on those. Those are just ridges. Does have a somewhat, I don't know, what do you call that? Anime point? I did it again. Another 30 seconds. I'm moving that one. All right. Next one up is that stainless. That'll stay running in the background. If you want that, go get it. The 97061B. All right. I also have that in stainless. All right, here we go. 10 seconds. Also have that one in stainless. None of these come with sheets. You will have to make one or buy one. I recommend Kydex over leather. There's less tooling involved. And you don't have to wear it. All right, and the last one in the fighting series is the 97062. This one I only got in black. 97062 in black. This is a Linton. Their laser etching does stick out a lot more on their black blades than it does on their stainless. The things are long. Only two of these. All right, next up, discrete pistol carry cases. I have three colors of these. I have tan, Chevy interior gray, and black. Tan's up first. I did that 30-second bullshit. I'm getting tired of it. Everything's going back to 'All right, I got a bunch of text messages. I'd like to get a few of them gone. $19.11 is up first. You can get it on sale for 10 seconds. 1911, it will be on sale for 10 seconds. Then it goes back up to the $11. Let me know and I will run it again if you want it. I have about 3 of these left. I can also offer you Beretta 92. I got beer guns and bacon. I got Berettas. I think I got some Smith & Wessons left. I'm not sure. We did go over these in the earlier show. I may have maxed out my patronage for the day during the earlier show. Beretta 92. Beretta 92. I mean, it's got to be bad, but not even the monster. I keep running for 30 seconds. I'm ruining everybody. Michelle, thank you. Beretta 92. We got to stop these 30-second things. Nobody will. All right, thank you. All right, what else we got? I think I got some Smith & Wesson. Then I got a ton of Glocks. I got so many Glocks. I don't even know what that ubiquitous is. Anybody else need a brand? Let me know. I'll run it again for whatever that price was. All right, next one up is going to be the Smith & Wesson M&P. Next one, Smith & Wesson M&P. 11 by 17. These things are 1/4 inches thick. They are impervious to oil, and they are also impact resistant, protecting your firearm and the surface that it is on. Smith & Wesson M&P. All right. Glock Gen 5. Glock Gen 5. Glock Gen 5, also 11 by 17. With the exploded parts diagram there. I can't see the whole name. We got Bird 34LX. And now reselling. Thank you. That's kind of spooky that all of a sudden there's no noise in here. Usually that radio plays quite reliably. But the ghost does come out at Christmas, so. NW reselling. Thank you. That happened the other day, though, while Big Man was in here. I wonder if he figured out what it was. For those of you that don't know, Big Man's final show was this afternoon. We won't see him. We can't say forever. We don't know, but, you know, sometimes things change. All right. All right, so I got standard Glock, and then I got Glock Gen 4. Here is standard Glock. That's what the actual mat will look like. I don't know if you can make that out. I got a lot of shit on my glasses. But it's an exploded. I don't know how to get it in the same plane. Exploded parts diagram of a Glock. I will pin that one. It is pinned. I will run a flash sale on it, though, as well, for anybody who would like to participate. I think I have 5 of these left. This is the Glock exploded diagram. And then we'll do the cutaway next, which I think is the Gen 4. What is going on with the sound? Yeah, that one's going to be the Gen 4. So can't find it. There it is. And because y'all were so patient with me, I'll run another 15% off on that one. That's the Glock Gen 4 with the 2 grip choices you got back in those days. So they're coming out with another one, yet another one, yet another one. Because we need some sort of Glock product, because apparently people was putting stuff on the backs that made them do things they weren't designed to do originally. All right, I got 3 of the big boys. I got AR-10, I have AK-47, and I have Rugers. When I say the big boys, they're a larger mat. What the hell's going on with the soundboard? Oops. Now the big ones are a little bit more expensive. They're just under $20. But the AR-10 itself is a 12 by 36. These are 1/8 inch thick, and they do pretty much last forever. I've got one around here that has a Mossberg on it that I've had since before the big man came here. I've had it since I sold guns, and I haven't sold guns since 2010. So AR-10 Tech Mat, $16.15 on the flash sale. I do have 2 of these. They are new in the package. Great for the gun nut in your life. Sit on your couch and clean their guns. That's weird. I swear I heard somebody breathe. Let's turn that up so I can't hear. That's what they do in the horror movie, right? We should make a movie. Everything to do in a horror movie. All right, AK-47 is up next. These are 1/8 inch thick, oil and stain resistant, and they are 36 by 12. So, I ain't gonna make no jihadi jokes. The damn Trump administration will come down on my ass. I was gonna make a joke, but it's just not worth endangering my livelihood. All right. Oh my God, we just heard this damn song. Nothing goes right when you operate the computer left-handed. Oh my gosh. All right, that one's finally done. I gotta get the camera on my left side so I can hold things up a little easier. I think I have pleurisy as well. No, it doesn't mean I've been cloned by an alien and deposited on a beach in the Caribbean to be discovered by a soldier and then taken home and adopted and raised as their own, only to be murdered by the same program many years later when I failed to meet their expectations. Not saying it doesn't happen. I'm just saying it didn't happen to me. All right. TechMat Ultra Rifle Mat for the Ruger 1022. TechMat Ultra Rifle Mat for the Ruger 1022. This one is an Ultra in the fact that it is 44 inches, 44 by 15 inches. It's really meant to give the youngins a lot of space when learning with that first gun, which is going to be a tube-fed 22 or ubiquitous Ruger 1022. Unless you're really militant like the Spartans, and then you probably raised them up on an M&P 1522. Or if you're militant like a redneck, you probably just swiped a bolt carrier group into the AR and made them carry a full size like I did. Yeah. All right, and speaking of all things redneck, we will now talk about beer, guns, bacon, and freedom. That's right. Beer, guns, bacon, and freedom. If you like all of these things, you could be a redneck. I'm just joking. You just could be an American. Beer and guns and bacon and freedom. I feel like the woman that was married to Earl Hickey should be saying that. What's that show called? I cannot remember. My name is Earl. That's it. Give you a 10% dangle down that. Oh my gosh, this is the flash sale that never ends. I think I got 3 left. 3 left. The first 2 people get one that has not been molested in any way. The last person gets this one. And I cannot guarantee they don't have Wiseman hair on it. So please don't drop it at a crime scene if you get it. Beer and guns and bacon and freedom. Uh-oh. Should have a detector on there when nights like this happen. Y'all don't love beer and guns and bacon and freedom? What are y'all, a bunch of vegetarians? Where's a vegan? Which one's the one that won't do any animal products or will do like milk and shit like that? I think that's all the models of those. All right. Other things I got on this table, I still got a bunch of the Special Forces handbooks. They just came in. Well, I mean, technically, they just came in Wednesday, so I guess that's probably a good thing that I didn't sell through all 20 of them. I do have 6 left. I did run a flash sale at the end of the last show. I will do a dangle of 20% off on these. And I have 1 survival manual, new reprint of a copy from the 70s. I did not get any booby trap manuals this time, and I did not get any CIA manuals. All right, that's still active there on the flash sale. You grab it. I will load it in your bin. I allegedly have 6 of these left. All right, these things kind of in the way they're hanging out on that table, so we're gonna get them sold. Unfortunately, they're MAP. So they're going to go for price. But you can use coupons on them. Alright, this one is not Glock. This one is veteran shirt. Veteran shirt and olive drab. Let me find that thing. Oh, it looks like we're getting low on assault shirts. So if you're going to want one of the assault shirts, you need to let me know. If we got your size, I'll get it up there for you. All right, XL veteran shirt, olive drab. XL veteran shirt and olive drab. Looks like this is the last one in this size. Last one in this size. These are by Rothko. They do have the flag on the sleeve. Nothing on the back. Veteran on the front. It's a little bit of the opposite of Billy Ray Cyrus. This is a size XL. Sorry, you idolize Mr. Cyrus. He's all party in the back, business in the front. All right, veteran tee. That one's in XL. It looks like I also have this in other sizes. I have it in 3XL. It's a song about Alice. All right, 3XL. Only have one left. Veteran on it. This one has the Rothko logo on the sleeve and the American flag on the other sleeve. 3XL. Let's see here. There we go. Unfortunately, I can't discount these, but you can use coupons. Veteran shirt, 3XL. Veteran shirt, 3XL. $22. Will be in the buy now. Ah, skull. Bearded skull. What size is this one? Bearded skull in 3X. Bearded skull in 3X. And it's got an American flag on the right sleeve. I don't think there's any larges. Hold on, I will go look. Only thing I got left in the hooded Whoopi sweatshirts are XL, and that's black. Only in XL. Sorry, Ted. I don't know when I'll be able to place another one of those. Yeah, I got the XL. And then in the other types, I had some larger sizes. Sorry about that. I think I gave myself pleurisy messing with firewood too much. All right. You know, pleurisy killed Uncle Charlie back in the Depression. All right. I already did the olive. What am I doing? I was trying to find the bearded in 3X. There we go. There it is. All right. Bearded skulls are 3X. Only got 3X left. Bearded skull American flag and the American flag on the right sleeve. They are 16. 16 for these. Very affordable, especially for a big man size t-shirt. Big man tells me all the time that it costs more for the bigger sizes. Personally, I just think he's scamming on big men. He's like, ha, they don't know. No, I'm just joking. He wouldn't do that. All right, that was 3XL. What we got over here? 2A shall not be infringed. 2A shall not be infringed. Ooh, I got a medium in that. Last one of these. 2A shall not be infringed. Nothing else on it. Just that. One statement. It says, hey, I'm not a block voter. I'm a single issue voter. I've always been a single issue voter. You got that one, you're good with everything else, you know? 2A shall not be infringed. I got that in medium. And it also says I have it in XL. And I believe I do see one there. Yes. XL. It excels. 2A shall not be infringed in XL. Looks like I have 2 of these left. $12 on these. Super affordable. $12. You even use it as a stocking stuffer. And they all moved away from me on the bench there in the area I'm home, all kinds of mean, nasty things. So I said, and creating a nuisance, and they all came back. Shook my hand, we had a great time. On the bench, all right, next is going to be the 1776s. I know I've got that in XL, but I'm not sure about any other size. I do. Got that in XL. 1776 in XL. Is it black with red stars? Yes, it's 13 stars. That's in size XL. And it does have the American flag on the right shirt or right sleeve of the shirt with the 13 stars in the flag. All right, 1776 XL. Let's see what other sizes we have. There's a whole conglomeration of them here. I have a large in that. Where'd my large guy go? You interested in that pattern shirt at all? Got the flag on the sleeve. 1776 across the front. That's in size large. That one doesn't sell. It's going home with me. I also have that one in medium as well. Also have that one in medium as well. Let me find that one. $16. $16 on this. Got the flag on the right arm. This one's a medium. Oh, yeah, another bearded skull. Another 3X, though. We already went over that one. Bearded skull in 3X. Flag on the arm. If you want that one, let me know and I'll put it back up. All right. Finally got all the t-shirts out of the way. All right. Anybody got any requests? Anybody saw anything? Maybe in a previous show? Gilly, I only got desert left. So you'd have to take a rattle can to it if you wanted to darken it up. Or add some darker greens to it. But I have so many customers down Arizona way. Yeah, it's usually the way it works. Medium to large, 57, and then I also have XL to 2X if anybody needs it. I think the bearded skulls are 16. I've got them in 3X and something else. I don't know how old that was. Oh, jeez. Well, how big a guy is he? Can you just take him? He said, I was literally watching football through the window, Your Honor. But when. Never mind. All right. Extra large to 2X. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Yes. All right. This one is XL to 2X. Oh, yeah, I do. I don't get it. I had chicken fingers. Check with me at the end of the week if you can wait. I might have some woodland gillies by then. I got a woodland poncho liner. You can put that on and go run around through the neighborhood. I recommend a good cloak personally. You just get a good cloak. You'll be surprised how much it breaks up your outline. And nobody ever looks twice if they think they see the Reaper walking down a side street as they drove by. Because they're like, was that the Reaper? And then their wife's like, and if it was, what are you going to do? Go back and ask him if he wants a fucking ride? And then he's going to be like, no, I was going to drop you off, but we can go to McDonald's instead. Probability is the same. That's where he's headed. I know. I got some weird thoughts. Sorry about that. All right. Anybody else got any requests? Anybody got any requests? If not, we're going to move up onto the alcove and go over as easily as I can the last three of the Whoopie base jackets. Which today, I am tired all of a sudden. All right, these Whoopie base jackets. I got them in just straight Whoopie jacket, no hood. I got these, and I got one in XL in tan, and I got a 2XL in OD. They are in the buy it nows, and all Rothko stuff is fixed price, so it is what it is. And then I have one of the over the head hoodie style. They are badass. That's got the big hand warmer in it too. This one is in XL. I've never tried one on. I've been afraid to let me or the big man try one on because they are really expensive, and we both felt like as soon as we tried one on, we might keep it. But since this one is a little bit larger than me, I probably wouldn't attempt to keep it. But we're gonna see. Oh, oh, I can sit on my kids' bleachers for days in this thing. But I'm a large and this is an XL. And I mean, it's big. Oh my gosh, it's big. These things are big. I wonder if it would fit Big Man. It is so big. Oh my gosh. He wasn't joking. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely need a large too, TD. I think I could. Yeah. The way I'm dressed right now, I think I could. If I had on my I have a Duluth trading shirt my daughter and son-in-law got me. If I had that one on, I don't think I could wear a medium. I'd probably need my large. Well, I have a 300-pound man here that did not try on an XL, but he thought the 2X might fit him. So I don't think so. Because he's about 350 and he's only 5'11. We're about the same height. So I don't think that one would be big enough. I do have a 2X in the regular jacket, but not in the hoodie style. Yeah. I have a 2X in a jacket like this. No hoodie though. This is the button up. So this is more like the original field jacket liners. Let me see what that one is. I really can't remember what they're in here as. I think they're under Whoopi and then whatever it was. Yeah. Quilted Whoopi jacket and olive drab. 54. This is a jacket, so it's got traditional pockets and these do zip, but there's no hood on this one. And it's button closure like the original field jackets were. Take a field jacket liner and it buttons inside the coats. But if you take that same liner and you get them to put a button right above the hole, you can wear it as a jacket. Or a lot of us would just take stuff and stick them through the holes to hold them together. That was a 2XL. I also have an XL version in tan. So let me unpin this one. Find the XL, pin that. There we go. I have a 2XL sugar. I have an XL version in tan. XL in tan. These do have the zippered pockets. And they do have the big patch on the side to put morale patches. $52. It's the last one in tan that I got. And then I have one of the greens in XL that we have not opened yet. One of the greens in XL that we had not opened yet. So if you want this one's XL. You saw how I fit in the black one, not too well. They do run big. All right, this one was the hooded sweatshirt in XL. This one's 64. No, this is literally the last hoodie variant I have, Magic Man. All the concealed carry hoodies are gone. Only thing I have left is assault shirts. The one black hoodie. That's it. It's the only hoodie I got. It's like that sometimes. It's like that sometimes. All right, but I do have assault shirts. I have marine pattern combat shirts. I have the marine pattern. Digital. Well, it doesn't have the marine emblems on it. Let me rephrase. It's called Woodland Digital by Rothko, but we know they're going after the Marpello. All right, I got that one in XL, in medium. Oops. Need it to say Diddlin. Diddlin. There we go. Something's wrong there. Not unless they're somewhere else. I only see 1, 2, 3 of these things. Oh, there they are. Woodland Digital's up first. This one is in XL. Woodland Digital in XL. You get the arm pockets. You get the Velcro retainer. You also get the patch attachment. The elbows are heavily padded. And then on the right arm, you get the large panel zipper, padded elbow, and 3 Velcro spots for various insignias and accoutrements. These are not exportable. They're only allowed in the U.S. to the end user, so do not export them. All right, I got 2 of them in XL. They're $36. I only have 1 in tan. This is just straight up tan. Any hats? Nah, no hats right now. This is just straight up tan, no camo on it. This one is a medium. Just straight tan. So if you got an electrician, you grabbed it? Nice. Who grabbed that one? Shooter. Thank you, Shooter. Shooter Gavin? No, I'm just joking. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Did I use the right name? I'll stick that in your bin, Shooter. Rocking through the night. McGavin, yeah, okay, that was it. Shooter McGavin. Tactical hand warmer. No. Speaking of which, where is that order? I need to look and make sure I actually placed that order. Ain't she a beautiful sight? I was literally going to claim that one. I'm glad you got it. All right. Woodland. This one's an XL. Same pocket configurations and all that. It's just in Woodland. What's up, Absinthe? Check out them Linton blades if you hadn't been in here yet. Absinthe. Let me know what you think of them. You ever seen them before? Shooter, I cannot discount the Rothko products because they have minimum allowed price, but you can use the coupons that you should have got when you became a member. Like once you get in that rewards program, it should give you 8% off. Which hoodie was it? The black one. Let me put that back up. And then you can do the math on it. Make sure your coupons are active in your wallet and all that before you swipe, though. I can't discount it, but you can use your coupons on it. Thank you, sir. We go get that bagged up for you, and I think I owe you some cowbell, my kind sir. There. Now we got it up here, so I don't have to be greedy with the cowbell. All right. We were on combat shirts. Anybody else want anything? I'm taking the request as well. If not, we're going to switch back over to combat shirts. And we're going to run that woodland camo. This is woodland camo size XL. Now, we believe in woodland supremacy when it comes to camouflage. You really cannot beat woodland. I think so because you would be wearing a t-shirt under I don't know if I have a large one. Let me look. Closest I have is a medium, and Bob's wearing it. Bob, I know it's cold in here. I get it. It'll be all right. I'll give it back to you in a second. All right, I'm a large. This is a medium, so I'm going to try it on. And if it fits, then we're going to probably say yeah. And if it doesn't fit, and I look like Tommy Boy, y'all take a screenshot if you get famous. Yes, yours was an XL, shooter. The black was only an XL. 215 and 5'8". You probably be in a extra large. Let me try this medium on and see what happens, and I'll try the extra large on and see what happens. I am a true large. Well, I can tell you right now, the neck fits exactly the same way that my OCP combat or assault shirt fits, and that one's USGI. All right, so this is a medium, and I've got room. So, yeah, they are a little big. So, yeah, I would think. All right, this is a medium. I'm normally a large, and I feel like I'm fitting it fairly well, considering I have that extra stuff on. This would be the size I would select for myself at this point. So I'm guessing I'm 195. So I'm guessing 215, and you're a little shorter than me, but not by much, only maybe 2 inches. So I think I'd go with the XL. Then you can also wear it in the winter. Then XL, I have it in Woodland and Woodland Digital. Those are the only 2 colors I have it in an XL. Oh, now I know why Bob put the dagger thing on, because it just feels like there should be a plate carrier there. And since there's not, you put a small decoration on. Oh yeah, where's my 80s Camaro at, y'all? Yo, Tony! This is a Woodland Digital. I like the Woodland better myself, but I don't have anything in a medium or large in that. Alright. So this is the only one I can put on. All right, there's the XL in Woodland. If you want it, it's there. It's pinned, and you can use your coupons on it. Yeah, this one's an XL. Got you, my friend. Some other all right. Don't have any more in Woodland, y'all. I only have these Woodland Digitals. But if you want the Woodland Digital, it looks like I've got XL and 2X. If you want the Woodland Digital, I've got XL and 2X, but I'm out of the regular tricolor Woodland. All right. Digital Woodland, which is the version I'm wearing right now. It looks like Marpat, but it doesn't have the globe and anchor on it. Did I say that right? Globe and anchor, right? Magic Man, I pulled your name off of 3 separate bins today. No joke. 3 separate bins. bound for nowhere. Up with the gambler, we were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns staring through the window at the darkness. I actually like this shirt. I'm getting used to it. No, it was good. The bins, like when you buy something, we go stick it in a bin, write your name on a little white slip. And today we actually used all the bins and started going through boxes. And I noticed as I was straightening up all the bins after we packed, your name was like on 3 of the red ones. That means at some point we had upgraded you from a bin to a box and then just wrote your name on the box instead of the bin. You get it. Never mind. You get it. I'm rambling because I've been up forever. All right. There we go. All right. I got in these Woodland digitals, I have 2XL and I have one of the 1XLs left. No, it does not. All right. Then I've also got a black one. Oh, I forgot about that one. All right. Here at the Dark Sun Overvalue Network, we're a lot like the United States of America, and we are on both sides until we get pulled in because somebody doesn't want to pay. And then I got to go enforcer on their ass. You know how it works. All right. This one, hey, I support both sides. You know, we got the good old boys and we got Antifa. So I got all black here. I did not get any in gray this time, but no joke, I will have them the next time. Some people want gray man stuff. I understand that. I completely get the philosophy. I will get it for you. All right, but here's the black combat assault shirt. Let me pin that up real quick. We sold an Urban earlier today. I said it's the in between. You're not totally gray man, but you ain't quite Antifa either. It had like the Urban camo look on it. $39 on these. Same construction, just no color contrast. So if your work site requires all black, you can stay in spec. They are fire retardant, and they do have heavily padded elbows and forearms. I really like them. It's not really counting as an extra layer either because I can feel wind passing through this at my polypropylene. All right, let's do a flyover and finish this out. Daddy tired. All right, I got a couple Magpul shirts. Those stay in the buy it now. Got a couple in 2X, few Glock shirts. Take a look at them in the buy it now. I will not be back again till Monday, and Monday I'll be doing a wholesale show, which will mostly be surplus. Did you get that black one? Nice. I hear cranberries. You got that black one, shooter? All right, we got you. I love the cranberries, especially this song. I heard this song one time in Bruno. This band playing in the bar, invited a lady up because they knew she could sing this song, and she crushed that thing. It was like the moment on Step Brothers when Will Ferrell sings at the end. I know. The black one went quick. I had it black in all 3 sizes, normal sizes, large XL and 2XL, and they all went quick. And then I had the Urban in like XL. That one went. In your bones, and there comes in your head, in your head, in your head. All right. What's up, Hawks? All right. Anybody got any requests? Yeah, requests. We'll finish that flyover while I look for my tea unscrupulously out of the corner of my eye. All right. Do sell a little bit of knives, not a lot. Sunglasses, our own model, 3 for $24. Great Christmas presents. We are running low on first aid supplies, but I should get some next week. We, of course, are really into the Linton knives right now. These are made in Taiwan, and we're always a supporter of the underdog. Um, I'm not going to say always, because sometimes the underdog is wrong, but as long as the underdog is not wrong, I will support them and probably take a blade for them as well. All right, Minabiner Duas. I love those. We are having volume sales on those. Check us out in the wholesale show on Monday. We'll also be wholesaling volumes of the defense pins. I did find some more of the black John Wick pins today. We'll be wholesaling those out. All right, poncho liners, ghillie suits, plate carriers. I do not sell plates on whatnot, but I do sell plate carriers. Standard plate carriers are $64. Quick release variants are $99. I do have fast fit gloves right now from Mechanics. They are $21. I have them in Coyote, Covert, or Black, and Multicam. Tech mats, most of the pistol tech mats are $11. I have Glock, Smith & Wesson, Beretta, 1911, and beer, guns, bacon, and freedom. But in the rifle mats, I only have a few in right now. Ruger 1022, one of the best weapons to ever train somebody how to use a gun on, and the AR-10 and the AK-47. I, of course, do surplus. Too much to list. I have so much surplus. In the wholesale show on Monday, we're going to do surplus by the pound, 10 to 14 pounds at a time. So y'all will love that. Hopefully I can get this restocked before we come in here on Monday. I do have some military sleeping bags. I sell patrol bags. They are $40 a pop. And shirts were 16 and 12. I sell MREs by the case, by the single, by the 2-pack, and the 3. If you really need MREs, you come and see me. Like that. I have menus A and B. Stuff. I also sell 2 MREs in a waist pack. Normally $15. I think Big Man had been clearing them out at like 13. I will sell a few at 13 if y'all want them. But you must act now. I will not stay on after 8 o'clock. I have a lovely family that is waiting for me to come home and start complaining about how much my back hurts and how I need to sit down. Nothing but the truth here. That's the bad thing about some cults. We lure you in with the truth. All right. Yes, we are a cult. Yes, it's okay to tell your mom about us. You do not have to keep it a secret here. We do not separate you from your family, or elsewise we cannot lure them in. All right. We got 2 rules in the cult. We'd like you to always remember. The first one is protect those weaker than yourself. The second one is make the 3 feet around you the best place anybody can be today. That being said, if you would like to learn how to embody that, I am looking for a Padawan. What's a Padawan, you say? A Padawan is a young apprentice to a Jedi Knight. And I need a new one because Big Man is gone. So, you think you got what it takes to make it a Dark Sun, and I have high expectations. I will raise you up. give me a call. All right, there's only 10 of you in here. Y'all want anything? Y'all saw anything in the shop? Let me know. I've been nursing this Percy. I think I'm gonna pack y'all's packages and go home. I need some grease for my hair. I watched The Outsiders the other day. I don't know why I didn't remember it was Daniel Russo in that. The others didn't surprise me, but Daniel Russo did. All right, if there's no requests, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. No, I'm not some guy trying to do an impression of Bottomless Zelensky. You too, Shooter. Bipods. I'm Steve-O. The only thing I got is MOEs. I got the MOE for sling studs, but I only have this one in flat dark earth anymore. These are 72. And then I have the MOE quick detach bipod for M-locks. I have this one in black or tan. They are 76 apiece. They are in the bind now. As you know, Magpul is a matte product. I'll pin the 72. Usually get choice of color, but I only have tan left in this one. The one that's pinned right now is this one. I only have tan right now. You wouldn't get a choice of black. All right, then I'm going to pin the 76 one. And that one, you would get a choice. But let me get it typed in there. Oh, no, all right, this is the MOE quick detach for the M-lock. If you want that one, if you swipe on that one, I do a black or flat dark. I want your love. I don't want to be friends. I don't know French, but I know how it goes. I can keep a tune no matter the words. There we go. Your heart is hurt. I'm trying to get on a variety show. That's what's happening. All right, I'm gonna raid y'all out to someone. Remember, y'all, the world don't have to suck. It sucks because humans make it suck. You follow our cult's rules. Protect those weaker than yourself. Make the 3 feet around you the best place anybody can be. You'll start to see the world will change, and you can change a whole lot of it. God loves us all, even when we're screwing up, even if we don't even believe He does. Y'all be nice to each other. Don't be part of the problem. Man, this is the second time I've rated Appalachian Outfitters today. That's crazy.